Hey everybody, this is Patricia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something new that I haven't done before. I am going to do, some people call it their everyday makeup basket or drawer or whatever. Well, I have so many products now that I have accumulated. I am going to do my monthly makeup. I don't really know what I want to call it yet. Focus, my monthly focus makeup. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I'll think of something to call it. Hey, if you guys can think of something for me to call this. I am focusing on eyeshadows, lipsticks, and cheeks, blushes, highlighters, that kind of thing. And in this, I'm going to pick out some items I have in my stash, and that's the items I'm going to primarily use all month long. I even have some items that I wish that I hopefully will use up or get really close to using up. So when we come to those, I'll show them to you. Those are the items I want to use up. So let's get started. I think I'm going to go ahead and just start with eyes because I have some of this in my lap. Now I've picked out 2 eyeshadow palettes that I want to focus on in the month of January. January is my birthday month. Yay! So in January, on the 14th, I will be turning 53, and I'm okay with that. Yay! So this is a celebration month for me. So I am going to focus on the Gold Rush palette, and I just got this. I've been playing with it a bit, and I am loving these colors. Nothing is labeled. Look at that coppery shade there. Look at that. Can you see that? Yeah. Let me take my watch off so we'll have more room here. I've been out and about today. Let's look at this one. It's like an antique gold or a green. There we go. Isn't that pretty? So I think there's some beautiful looks I can come up with this. So I chose this palette. That's one thing that's going into my everyday or my monthly, or I just don't know what to call it. We'll come up with something. The second one, make sure my hands are wiped off good. I've heard not to get this dirty. It's hard to clean. The Tarte Pro palette. There we go. And if I can get it open. Oh, there we go. Be careful with this. And there we go, all the beautiful shades. Trendy, beautiful green. You notice I like to shimmer. That's me, I like to glitter. So yeah, I'm going to focus on this palette this month. To go with those 2 palettes, I've chosen a couple of Colourpop shades that I also want to focus on this month. This one is Birthday Boy. It was a limited one. And I thought, well, since it's my birthday month, I'll go with Birthday Boy. And it's like a brown with, I've got my glasses on, I have to look, with these pink, like pink and purple shimmers. Let me look at that. Can you see, isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. So, yep. So I'm going to focus on Birthday Boy. Also going to focus this month on Bubbly. It's a pretty pink shimmer. I think it'll go well with these other shades. There we go. So those are the eyeshadows I'm focusing on. I haven't picked any eyeliners. I don't really feel like there's any I need to really focus on. So those are the eyeshadows. Now, I will show you, I am going to focus on this Smashbox X-Rated mascara. I have been using this mascara. It's a very wet mascara, and I always have to clean off. It's just, to me, very wet. After I clean the brush off like this every time and then use it, I love how my eyelashes look when I use it. But it's not my favorite because it is such a wet mascara. But my goal is to, this is one I want to use up. I want to get rid of this one, use it up. And so that's one that I'm focusing on making go bye-bye. Next, let's look at blushes. I've picked a blush palette to focus on. And this is by Makeup Revolution. And this one's called Golden Sugar 2 Rose Gold. Let me show you that palette. There we go. It's got lots of beautiful shades. It has mattes and it has shimmers. And some you can even use as highlighters or as blush toppers. So I'm going to focus on this. And I think that's the only, yeah, that's the only blush I chose to really focus on because there's so many choices in there. So that's it. Now I've chosen 2 highlighters to focus on. One is Lunch Money by Colourpop. And it's really pretty. Make sure my hands are all clean here. It's a pretty champagne-y, well, is that really champagne or, yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty, whatever it is. You see that? I love that. I love Colourpop. And to go with that, I've got my little Cindy Luminizer. Now, here it is. It's tiny. My little sample I got in a boxer bag. It's not as shiny as the, there you go, as the Colourpop. My goal is to use this up. I want this gone. So I want the mascara gone. I want this gone. That's my second item I wish to use up. I don't know that they will be used up in January. Probably not. But let's get close to getting them used up. The mascara I may use that one up. This, at least I want to put a really good dent in it. I'm going to get that out of the way. Now, I chose lots of lips to use because I find that's where I have my issue when I'm doing my makeup. I have so many choices and I just stick to the same thing. And so I want to use a wide range of products and I want to see what I'm actually searching for, reaching for, and what I'm not. And if I'm, hold on just a second. I'm about to put this all over my leg by putting my arm down. If I find I'm not using something, then I might just go ahead and declutter it. But I do want to go ahead and I pulled out these lips that I want to focus on, and I will swatch right here. I will swatch right in this arm here. What I can swatch. Some of this I'm not going to swatch. Like I'm going to start with this. This is the first thing. I purchased this NYX Pump It Up Lip Plumper, and I rarely reach for it. So I want to put this in my, I've got a box is what I'm going to put all this stuff in. My makeup box. My monthly makeup box. There we go. My monthly makeup box. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to put this in there and try to use this every day and see. The few times I've used it, I can't tell that it's done anything. So I'm going to give it a try. So yeah, the NYX Pump It Up Lip Plumper is going in my monthly makeup box. I like that name. Pretty smart. Pretty smart. Next, I chose a couple of glosses. Yeah, I chose 2. I want to wear more lip gloss. I have this one on right now over the lipstick, and I'll show you the lipstick in a minute. This is a Disney lip gloss that I picked up at Disney World be 2 years ago in April. And this is called Eternally Yours. It's just a nice sheer. It's got some glitters in it, you know, just a little bit of glitter. Let's see. I use this over other lips, and I've been having this kick where I really want shiny lips. So it's going to be a month of shiny lips. So let's see. I doubt you can see anything because it is. It's got a little hint of color, and look, you can see where my wash was. I'm sorry. It's a little hint of color. Just a tiny little hint, but it's basically just a sheer gloss. So, Eternally Yours. Also, this is one of the new glosses I got, the Beige Cosmetics, and it's in Pink Pearl. And it has the brush applicator. Where did I put that? Right there. And it is a sheer pretty pink. So, I'm going to use that this month. Try that one out. Next, let's see. I'm going to show you my Colourpop. This is just my primer. I went ahead and pulled it out to put it in the box to use. I always use the Colourpop primer under my Colourpop lips because it does make them last longer and feel more comfortable wearing. And it's just a, I think I'm okay for a little while. It's still going. So it's just a sheer, it has no color. It's like a balm, but not quite like a chapstick. I don't know how to explain it, but it works. And it works better than a chapstick or a lip balm under these products. So, and it costs $5. So I pull that out to go under these. Now the two lippy sticks I chose was Chateau. Chateau is a matte X. And it's beautiful. Do you see that? Do a bigger swatch so you can see. It's so creamy. Even though it's a matte X, it goes on so creamy. So, got Chateau. And the next color is Button. I just got Button. Button is new for me. It's a satin. And it's creamy. It's a nice nude. Nice, pretty nude shade. So, those are the two lippy sticks I chose. I chose one more Colourpop item, and it's a the Ultra Satin Lip, and I chose Lion King. And it's a pretty berry shade. So I'm going to focus on that this month. Also, I chose Meet Matte Hues by The Balm in Committed. I want to see how much of this I can use up. I love these though. I love the smell of these. Nothing compares to the smell of these. I love how it feels. There we go. It's a pretty, these are not necessarily nudes, but they are neutral for me. It's kind of a neutral shade for me. And I also chose this NYX Lingerie liquid lip because I rarely reach for it. What color are you? Bedtime Flirt. I rarely reach for it, so that's why I chose it. So I will see if I'm going to wear it. They're very similar. It's just that this one is a little lighter. They are very similar in shade. But we'll see if I use this. Next is a pencil. I'm sorry, the shirt is itchy. It's a wool. And I find that it makes me itch, which makes me sad. But this is a lip crayon I picked up at Sally Beauty. And it's a matte color crayon. And does it have a brand name? Yes, it does. Femme Couture. And the color is Film Noir, which I love the name of that. And this is it. And I actually, let's see, I'm gonna draw up here. I like this shade a lot. Isn't that pretty? It's a nice burgundy plum. It's got that purple in it. So I chose that. Now, the last lip I chose to focus on this month is an old MAC lipstick I have, and it's called Del Rio, and it's a satin. I have it on, and my goal is to use it up. Look how close I am. I am so close. So I'm going to wear this a lot this month. And I would be happy if I use this a lot and maybe not the others, because I do think I really want to use this up. So I think every day I will definitely be putting this on just to run around town or just to stay at home. But yeah, I want to. This is my goal. If I use it up in a month, that's great. If it takes me 2 months, that's okay. But yeah, this is going to stay in my drawer. I want to get this used up. So there we go. And let me say, I have never used up a lipstick. Never in my entire life have I used up a lipstick. Let's see where I don't know where my cleanser is. So I need to get all those off my arm. So that's it. That is my monthly makeup box. That's what I'm going to call it. So that's my monthly makeup box for January. So those are the colors I'm going to focus on for this month. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll be glad to answer them. And thanks for watching, and until next time.